Over 5,000 years ago, on the banks of the mighty Nile, one of the greatest civilizations in human history began to rise. This is the story of ancient Egypt, a tale of power, mystery, gods, and legacy. The Nile River was the lifeblood of Egypt. Every year, its floods brought rich, dark soil, turning the desert into a green paradise. Without the Nile, there would be no Egypt. At first, small farming communities dotted the riverbanks, but around 3100 BCE, something extraordinary happened: the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under one powerful ruler, King Narmer, also known as Menes. Narmer was more than a king. To his people, he was a living god, the first in a line of pharaohs who would rule for over 3,000 years. Towering above the desert, the pyramids have stood for over 4,000 years. They are more than tombs. They are the beating heart of Egypt's eternal legacy. In the Old Kingdom, pharaohs sought immortality through stone. It began with Djoser's Step Pyramid, designed by the genius architect Imhotep. Khufu's Great Pyramid was the tallest structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years, built from over 2 million blocks, each weighing several tons. Ramps, sledges, boats. The exact building methods are still debated. The truth is hidden in the sands of time. But Egypt's story didn't end with the pyramids. A new age was about to dawn, a golden age. After centuries of turmoil, Egypt entered a period of stability and prosperity. The Middle Kingdom. Pharaohs restored order, reopened trade routes, and built grand temples. Art and literature flourished. Egypt expanded south into Nubia, securing gold and precious resources. But with new wealth came new threats. Egypt would soon face foreign invaders and rise again even stronger. The new kingdom was Egypt's age of empire, when pharaohs became conquerors. Leaders like Thutmose III expanded Egypt's reach from the Nile to the Euphrates. Temples like Karnak and Luxor rose, celebrating Egypt's gods and power. But one ruler would stand above them all, a name carved deep into history: Ramses the Great. Ramses the Sioux, warrior, builder, legend. He ruled for 66 years, fought great battles, and built monuments that still inspire awe. Ramses fought the Hittites in one of history's largest chariot battles and declared victory in stone. From Abu Simbel to the Ramesseum, his works declared Egypt's might. Yet even Ramses could not escape the fate all pharaohs faced: the journey to the afterlife. Egypt's world was guided by gods and magic. Every sunrise, every harvest, every life, all were gifts of the divine. Ra, Isis, Osiris, Anubis, each god held power over the universe. Mummification preserved the body so the soul could live forever. Life in ancient Egypt was rich with tradition, from farming along the Nile to festivals under the stars. Farmers, craftsmen, traders, and scribes, each had a role in Egypt's success. Yet some of the most powerful figures in Egypt's history were not kings, but queens. Hatshepsut built trade empires. Nefertiti brought beauty and diplomacy. Cleopatra played the game of empires and lost. But Egypt's golden days were numbered. Foreign powers were closing in. The Hyksos, Assyrians, Persians, Greeks, and finally the Romans. Each claimed Egypt as their own. By the time Rome ruled the Nile, the age of the pharaohs was over, but Egypt's spirit lived on. From architecture to mathematics, medicine to art, Egypt shaped the world. The sands may shift, but Egypt's story will never fade. It is written in stone and in the heart of humanity.